Welcome back to the Grim Ripper. My name is Jason, and I'll be taking you through some packs of cards today. If you like today's video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, be sure to get subscribed to the channel and start commenting on the videos. First off, I'd like to apologize to everyone for not having the Friday live stream. I was not feeling well that night, and instead of having a subpar program, I thought I would just take the night off and catch up with everybody next Friday. So we will be back on track with our Friday live stream next Friday, and I appreciate your understanding. All right, today's video is sponsored by Debbie O from Illinois. Many of you see her on the live stream every week, and you've seen her sponsor a lot of the videos. I really do appreciate Debbie and all that she does to support the channel. You may understand that one of the reasons she gets so many sponsorships is she is a Patreon member, and she has early access to all of the things that go up for sponsorship. So she snatches these things up within a day or two of them going up on the members only section of Patreon. So if you would like to have early access, just join Patreon. You just need to be on the lowest tier at $3 a month, and that gives you early access as well as one free card sent out to you each month. And I try to make those cards relevant to you, be it a favorite player, someone from a favorite team, or something you need for your collection. So check us out on Patreon. The link is in the description. And also check out our website where all of the sponsorships happen. That is also in the description. There is a link there for the Grim Ripper's Den. All right, now that we have all of the housekeeping out of the way, let's get started on Debbie's 1987 Topps Rack Packs. This is her second to last set of 3 that we will be doing, so we have one more Saturday of these for Debbie, and she will have sponsored the entire box of these rack packs. So that's exciting. I'm hoping that her set is going well and that she's putting together nearly the whole set through all of these sponsorships that she does. Here's one with Rickey Henderson in the all-star spot. And then we got Bruce Bochy and Andres Thomas there. And showing on the back, what do we have? A Cliff Speck, Team Checklist, and R.J. Reynolds. So we'll go ahead and open this one up. The only Hall of Famer showing there is Rickey Henderson on the All-Star section. And since there are only, I think, 21 cards in that, 21 or 22 cards in that section, the Rickey Hendersons won't be that rare necessarily showing there. So let's go ahead and cut this one open and see what we can find for Debbie. We'll, of course, be pulling all the White Sox for you, Deb. So good luck catching some White Sox players as well as some Hall of Famers and possibly some great Hall of Fame rookies. Bo Jackson being probably the best one to get from this set. But there's also Barry Larkin is available. And early Mark McGwire cards and early Jose Canseco cards can be found in these as well. So let's see what we have here. We're going to start, of course, with that Rickey Henderson. He'll be our very first Hall of Famer. We'll put him on the board. Now let's go down through these, see who we can find for Deb tonight. We've probably seen most of the cards from the set with all of the 87 stuff that we've opened. So I won't go too slowly through these. Spend enough time on each card for folks to see maybe their favorite players, or there we go, Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. We're going to put him on the board. Nice one right there, Paul Molitor. All right, continue on through here. See who else we can find. Of course, watching for those White Sox players. All right, Rafael Santana. There's R.J. Reynolds. There's our second pack here, Bruce Bochy. Doug Drabek. There's Ken Griffey Sr. right there. The younger version of Ken Griffey Jr., or sorry, the older version of Ken Griffey Jr. in his Atlanta Braves uniform. That's cool. Doug Sisk and Randy O'Neal. There's Hall of Famer Bruce Sutter. We'll put him on the board. That's 3 Hall of Famers so far from the first rack pack. That's pretty good. There's a White Sox player, Mr. Ron Hassey. Put him on the stack. Armalian Weaver. Not too many White Sox players in this pack. There's a Dave Magadan rookie card, Future Star. All right, into our last section of the rack pack now. Dave Parker All-Star. Pat Dodson, Future Stars rookie card. Been a lot of Red Sox cards in this rack pack so far. Harold Reynolds. There's Jim Deshaies. Jim Rice. That is a Hall of Famer. It's his All-Star card. So 4 Hall of Famers out of this first rack pack. That's pretty good. And a nice checklist for you. Billy Beane, Pete Ladd, Dave Lopez, and Cliff Speck to finish off rack pack number 1. Let's dive into number 2. We're going to have Cal Ripken on the front of this one. Ron Reynolds and Tim Stoddard. So we have 2 Hall of Fame All-Stars so far in these racks today, with that Rickey Henderson and the Cal Ripken, 2 of the greats from Major League Baseball. Get all 3 of these pulled. And we'll hope for many Hall of Famers and White Sox to come out of these 3 sections of the second rack pack. Cal Ripken, of course, is going to go right there. We'll put him on the board. And let's dive on in. There's Neil Allen, White Sox player. Put him on the stack for White Sox. All right. Mark Clear and Rick Burleson. Pena and Forsch. So far, the White Sox are being pretty rare. Notice a lot of Mets coming out. There's a couple Blue Jays close to each other. 3 Blue Jays close to each other. Ken Schramm and Bill Allman. Scott McGregor. Well, the Hall of Famers are being rare in this pack as well. There's another Sox player, Russ Moorman. And there's Lee Smith. He is a Hall of Famer from the Cubs. We'll put Lee Smith up there. Got Camacho and Alan Ashby. Tippy Martinez. T.R. Bridden and Scott Geraltz. There's Hall of Famer Ted Simmons. Wow, he's played a long time, didn't he? 1968 was his rookie year. There's Ted Simmons. Lee Mazzilli and Storm Davis. All right, there's a White Sox player, Dave Schmidt. We're getting a few Sox players, not so many Hall of Famers through this one, at least not the bigger named ones. There's Jerry Hairston of the Sox. Nolan Ryan. Now there is a Hall of Famer to get. Nolan Ryan. We'll put him right up front. Get him sleeved and top loaded before your cards go out, but that's a nice Nolan Ryan right there. Congratulations on that one. And who else can we find in the last few cards of this pack? Flanagan and Ojeda. Leader's card for the Indians. There's Jack Morris, Hall of Famer Jack Morris. We'll put Black Jack right there. Jerry Royce to finish out rack pack number 2. Getting some nice Hall of Famers. And a number of White Sox came out of that rack. Okay, let's move into rack pack number 3. This one has Valenzuela, Bob Kipper and Tom Bernansky showing there. First, we'll start off just taking them all out of the packages. Okay. These wrappers out of the way, and we'll go to town on this third rack pack. 1987. These things are 34 years old. That means a lot of these players, the youngest players from this set, those being in their 20s, would be nearing 60 years old now. Dennis Leonard, and a Viola and a Franco. There's Oral Hershiser. I know that old Wayne likes the Oral Hershiser cards. Joe Niekro, brother of Hall of Famer Phil Niekro. Who else can we find for you? There's Kevin Gross and John Denny. Tim Wallach. Yeager and McDowell. There's Jim Rice again. That's his base card. Hall of Famer Jim Rice. We'll put him right there. Another Sox player, Greg Walker. We'll put him on your Sox stack. Romanek and Kipper. Chico Walker. Joe Price of the Reds. Got some leaders for the A's right there. Bergman and Mason. Dwight Evans. Jamie Kochenauer. I haven't seen any White Sox, only the Greg Walker so far from this rack pack. Schiraldi and Schultz. Herndon and Bernansky. Cecil Cooper. This pack has been a quiet one, other than Jim Rice and that single White Sox player so far. Hopefully we catch something before the last 6 cards go by. There's a nice one, Jose Canseco. I like this card. The green and yellow just goes well with the wood grain. That's a good-looking card of Jose Canseco. We're going to follow Jose up with Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith. Put him right there. Aldretti, Von Hayes, and finally Wayne Tullison. Well, that rack ended up nice with the Canseco and the Ozzie Smith to finish things off. Thanks again, Debbie, for sponsoring that. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see everybody on the next video. Thanks so much for dropping by, and hit that like button on the way out if you would, please. Thanks a lot. Have a great night.